Okay.
Γεια σας, καλησπέρα σας. Καλώς ορίσατε στο κανάλι το A2theP Show με μένα τον Θωμά Αναστασίου και το φίλο μου τον Στέφανο Μπουμπούρη. Είμαστε εδώ να μιλήσουμε για το match πόψε για την Ομόνια με το Vikingkur, αν το λαλούν έτσι, I have no idea. Εντάξει, πριν να αρκέψουμε για το match, να πούμε έναν πράγμα να κάνετε like, subscribe, να το κάνετε share στο social media platforms σας. Και είμαστε τώρα πας στο Instagram, πας στο Facebook, πας στο X. Είμαστε, we're trying to get everywhere. And there's more to come. Πώς είσαι ρε Στέφανε?
Μια χαρά το μου, για στο match. Had a good time. Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe, especially the second half, I would say. First half was dead, very dead. Δεν κάναμε τίποτε το πρώην χρόνο. Κλείσαν μας καλά. Κλείσαν καλά τους χώρους οι Viking. Διαβάσαν μας το πρώην χρόνο. Και πρεσάραν πολλά τους παίχτες μας. Πας στο επιθετικό κομμάτι, το δικό μας. Βάλαν τρεις παίχτες πάνω μας, πήγαινε ότι ουγγούν να βγάλεις έντρες, πρεσαρίσκαν τον, πήγαινε ο Λουΐζο να κάνει κάτι τουλάχιστον. Γίνον έκαναν του φάους, είχαν και φάσεις που έπαιζαν και βρώμικα και έκαναν φάους, συνέχεια και έπρεφταν χαμέ που μόνοι τους και σπάζαν το ρυθμό του παιχνιδιού. Έκαναν τα πράγματα συνέχεια για να σπάσουν επιθέσεις μας ή τον ρυθμό ή ό,τι και να είναι. Και ύστερα έρθει η φάση που ήρθε και το concussion ο παίχτης τους, άκουσα ότι ήταν καταρχήν την γλώσσα του. Δεν τον άκουσα εγώ. Και την ώρα που έπαιζε χαμέ, κατάλαβα κάτι σοβαρό. Και είναι ταράσσε. I was worried που την κερκίδα, ας πούμε. Κάτι...
Τον εφάτσισε, ήταν ο δικός του παίχτη, ναι.
Ήταν ο δικός του, ναι.
Ναι, όχι ρε,
ήταν, ναι.
Αν θυμάσαι να μπορούσαμε για το παιχνίδι με την Arsenal και την Chelsea μες στο τελικό το Carling Cup, που ήταν το Carabao Cup, και εδώ και η κλωτσά ο Diaby του John Terry, και εκείνος έκαμε το ίδιο πράγμα. Είναι επικίνδυνο πολλά. It's like, straight, όταν χωρίς το Gino, straight away πρέπει να βγάλεις τον παίχτη. Like, no chance. Και μπορεί να έχει και concussion και πολλά. Ωραία. Για μένα το πρώτο μήχρονο μου άρεσε καθόλου. Να σου πω ποιος είναι... I was surprised που τον έβαλαν, ο Τουμπράνσκας, που έβαλαν τον Λουίζο μέσα, που είναι αρχή. Νόμιζαν να παίξει Allion, to be honest. Αλλά I'm going to give Luizo credit. I thought Luizo was actually really good today. And in the first half, I thought he was the brightest spark in terms of going forward. The only fancy that we can really talk about with the πρώτο μήχρονο είχε σκιο, or maybe τρία. Το πρώτο που έβαλαν την μπάλα μες στα πόθηκια του Στιβίνσκι, δεν ήξερα να πω κάτερα. Νόμιζα ήταν να βάλει που πάνω από το ποχτάρι, to do like a lob or something. But I wasn't sure, αν είχε την καλά. That's why I didn't bother to try it. Then Hamas crossed it back to Luizo. Luizo did some nice skill. Και έκαμε ένα shot that went wide. It was actually not a bad effort, to be honest, or Luizo from there.
Και τρία κόνε είχαμε.
Το πρώτο I don't think he got a corner from that, right?
Όχι τη φάση εννοώ, ειδικά ας πούμε είχαμε και κάποια κόνε.
Και ύστερα το φάση με τον Simic, αλλά it wasn't really a chance there, where he got on the byline and he smashed it in and the goalkeeper just parried it out. Yeah, the first half was really poor there. They were the better team, 100%. 100%.
Εντάξει.
Don't get me wrong,
15
they
years.
didn't do a lot. They had the most dangerous chances, though, especially the save
Yeah.
from Fabio. That was a great
Yeah,
save, by the way.
they were creating. I agree. They were creating the most chances, but εμείς έτσι δεν το κάνουμε. Έτσι κάνουμε και πολλά το πρώιμη χρόνο. Ήταν προϋποθέσεις. Και εκείνον τους τεπίσκει, δεν ξέρω να μπω σκέφτεται τον την ώρα, να που κάνει. He wasn't hesitant enough, proactive. He wasn't proactive. He froze. I don't know what happened there. Why he didn't execute his chance.
Is he right-footed or left-footed, ο άνθρωπος?
Νομίζω right footed. Παπά λέει ρε. Και left footed να σε. Still.
And it was like he was shielding it from the defender, and I'm not like surely he could see the goalkeeper running towards him. I was like, that's double bano. Like it was confusing με τους Τιμίτσκι υπόψε.
He didn't do much like today. He didn't offer anything.
No.
He wasn't really getting into dangerous positions. He wasn't. Εντάξει, λίγο ότι τροφοδοτήθηκε και πολλά. Ο Τσίτιος είναι πολύ πρέσαρεν, ούτε πολύ μαρκάρεν τόσο πολλά όσο περιμένεις που λόγω του. Δεν έκαμε πολλά, δεν ξέρω. Έτσι τα τελευταία μάτς, δεν μπορεί να παίζει. Αυτό βρίσκει. Και ο Βάντρο, αυκάλε τον Βάντρο στο δεύτερο ημίχρονο, ούτε εκείνος πολύ προσφέρεν πολλά. Αμυντικά, επιθετικά προσπάθαν λίγο να πασάρει, ξέρω εγώ, του Διογκού, να βγάλει σέντρες και ξέρω εγώ, να βοηθήσει την ομάδα λίγο επιθετικά, αλλά δεν είδα τίποτε το εντυπωσιακό. Που κανέναν παίχτη, να σου πω την αλήθεια. Ήταν μια ψυχρή απόδοση από την ομάδα το πρώτο ημίχρονο. Δεύτερο ημίχρονο, τσάμε τα καλά. Τσάμε που έκαμε την αλλαγή ο προπονητής, έβαλε τον Κάμπο, έφκαλε τον Εβάντρο, έβαλαμε τον Κόλιστρα με τον Κουλιπαλί. Κόνε ρε! Έβαλε που κόνε.
Ήταν ο Κάμπο που έφκαλε τον κόνε.
Ναι. Δεν είναι το σκόρ μας.
I'm not sure, eh? That's a good question.
Έβαλε γκολ σήμερα, έβαλε 2 μήνα, αν θυμούμε που έβαλε πότε, έβαλε 2 στούδις της Τορπίδο. Είσαι αρκετά ρε.
Yeah. Με όλα τα competitions είναι ο top scorer μας ρε. Defender. I mean, είναι ωραία ρε, because ελά του αδερφού μου while we're watching the game, ελά του το σπαστικό με τα corners μας μες στο πρώτο μήχρονο, αλλά κάτι άλλαξε, ξέρω, like, maybe because ο handballs is more direct, he's not, and I mean, Eduardo έχει την πάσα που λέμε, like, he can see a pass probably better than handball, but handball is more direct, he'll run at you, he'll cause chaos in a box and stuff like that. And I think another thing that changed the game was Gakuli coming on. And as Gakulis, they were easy goals. They were really easy goals. But because of him running in behind, chasing down.
Yes, it helps. And pressing. The second goal, the pressing he did, δεν είναι εύκολο. Δηλαδή είναι εύκολο επειδή είναι ο τρόπος που το κάνουμε Τζίνος έτσι. Μπορούσε και ο Στεβίσκι να το κάνει εύκολο. Τη δική του την ευκαιρία. Αλλά ο Κακουλής επρέσαρε και έφτιαξε την μάπα, πέρασε τον πορτάρι και βάλε το. Maybe it looks easy, but it's not. You have to do the work to get into that position and press and be able to get past the goalkeeper and finish your chance. It's not that.
Do you think Omonoia had done surprised by them, like not that they were going to be easy, but they were like, well, we don't really know this team, let's see how they do in the first half. Like I said, I think they were the better team, and actually they weren't like making us really panic. Αλλά το δεύτερο μήχρονο, it's like we got to grips with the game, and we basically bossed. I mean, in the second half, in just θυμούμε έκαναν τίποτε. I don't think they did. Not really.
Nothing.
No. Nothing. So
Μιας και ευκαιρίες, πιο πολύ.
I don't know if Omonoia was surprised by it or they were like, let's just see how, if they're decent enough, like let's be a bit more cautious in the first half. And in the second half, we basically ran riot in a way. I mean, don't get me wrong, the goals came quite quickly as well, like in the 3 occasions, especially the second, third, and fourth. Alion, by the way, I think that was it was a shit mistake from the keeper because he should have really had that because it was a weak shot. But what I liked about Alion is the fact that he could have easily just squared it to Gakulli and he was like, nah, I'm having this one myself. So fair play to him.
Some players before he scored.
Ήταν ωραίο. Και ο Gakulli, the only thing I can criticize him for when he missed that chance when he put it wide, I was like, come on, man, like you just had your easy goal. Now you're gonna get your second goal where you've done something quite well, like finishing off, and then he put it wide. But it happens, and he was upset with himself.
Θυμούμε την ευκαιρία που λαλείς, νομίζω ήταν στο 1-0 που μπήκε μέσα ο Κακούλης.
Ήταν 2-0.
Okay, εντάξει, it happens. Το δεύτερο.
No, I'm not. That's the only thing I can criticize him for. And didn't that ball like over the top, but it's annoying because you could have easily had a hat trick tonight. That's the only thing.
Maybe. Ένα πράγμα που είπα πριν του Τζίρι μου, πριν τελειώσει το μικρό, κάτι πρέπει να κάνουμε πρώτης, κάτι πρέπει να αλλάξει μες στην ομάδα και κάτι πρέπει να τους πει εκείνος ο ίδιος ή να αλλάξει ένα κόλληνο τρόπο που παίζει το σύστημα για να μπορεί τουλάχιστον η ομάδα να ανοίξει την ομάδα, επειδή χωρίς το shit housing που κάνουν, το time wasting, τα ούλα, τα dark hearts που ήρθαν να μας κάνουν και ξέρω εγώ, ας πούμε, τούτη ομάδα. Και εσύ πρέπει να το κάνεις λίγο switch up, επειδή συνέχεια ρε πέλε, εγώ πιστεύω το decision making της ομάδας το πρώτο μικρό ήταν καλό. Είχαν ευκαιρίες που μπορούσαν να κάνουμε άλλο πράγμα και κάνουμε το δύσκολο αντί το απλό. Και παραπάνω ήταν πας στον άξονα οι ευκαιρίες μας. Ήταν το και τη μάπα του τούτου, Γιάννη την Οσίμιτς, το και την του Διουγκού ή που την άλλη μερικάν το ίδιο, το Χαμάς και ξέρω εγώ, Λοΐσου. Ήταν predictable για μένα. Και στις ώρες που ήμασταν τόσο καλοί στο decision making. Δεύτερο μικρόνο, ήμασταν fortunate που βάλαμε εκείνον γκολ. Το corner που το βάλε ο Λιβαλή. Και αμέ άνοιξαν το παιχνίδι. Άνοιξαν το παιχνίδι. Και ύστερα έκανε και αλλαγές ο προπονητής. Κάνε το Στεβίσκι που βοήθησε πολλά. Που βάλε τον Κακουλή και που βάλε και τον Αλιού. Πάλι. Έκαναν μας το πιο εύκολο το έργο μας. Και είναι οι παίχτες που μπήκαν μέσα. Το ίδιο με το εθνικό. Δεν είναι πολύ διάφορα. Το σήμερα με το... Ενώ τα είχαν τάξει, ο εθνικός πέλανε μάτσιν το παιχνίδι, αλλά άλλο σου ήταν 1-0 και μπήκαν εκείνοι και έκαναν τη διαφορά και βάλαμε... Τελειώσαμε το παιχνίδι. Στο 3-0 τουλάχιστον.
Δεν είναι αλήθεια τώρα που έβαλαμε τον πρώτο. Σκέφτηκες τα τούτη να το συμπίσω, because I νομίζω that it was done even at 1-0.
No, I wouldn't say it was done, but I had more confidence and I was a bit more relaxed.
No, I was really relaxed. I was too relaxed after the first one. I'm not even joking. I thought, this is over. This is over. I know it's crazy because it was quite early for Valamendo, because we just seemed too comfortable after that. And like I said, they didn't really do anything to us. But let's definitely, what's really good about this team is έχουμε παίχτες πας στο μπάγκο, and we need to change it up. It can change it, you know. Όταν σκεφτείς ποιος έχετε σήμερα ήταν ο Χάμπος, Κούσουλος, Αλιούμ. Εντάξει, ο Ατσίλιεν και είδαμε πολλά, αλλά έτσι να πούμε πολλά για το άνθρωπο, he was literally last few minutes.
Πολύ ώρα.
Ναι, exactly. Και ο missing someone.
Τούτοι είναι έπαιξε σωστά τις αλλαγές.
Yeah. But when you're watching it on TV, you remember it even more because actually for example, καταλαβαίνεις what's happening at the GACB unless you're looking at it on your phone.
Yo δεν ξέρω και βάλω τέρμα. Ωραίες ώρες. Claro, todo por tipo ya na
Όταν μιλάω άνθρωπος, Όταν μιλά ο άνθρωπος και λέει ποιος να μπει, ποιος να βγει, και καταλαβαίνεις τον.
Αν είναι στην τηλεόραση.
Ναι, όχι, έχει φορές they want the tannoy when they're talking. Τι ακούεις.
Ναι, ακούεις, ναι. Ενώ η τηλεόραση λαλούς σου που να γίνει αλλαγή, πριν γίνει η αλλαγή, λαλείς ότι ο προπονητής ετοιμάζει την τάδε αλλαγή, ας πούμε. Εντάξει, το διαφορετικό experience, άμα μπαίνεις μαπά, είναι πιο ωραίο, σίγουρα. Παρά να το χωρίσεις. Και πειράζει με εμένα, πάλι και να το χωρίσω. Αλλά μαπά είναι ένα άλλο πράγμα, να σε λέμε.
Όταν να σκεφτούμε τώρα, έχουμε Rapid Vienna, Leo Warsaw, and Ghent at home. It's a good start. It's a good start. Αλλά...
No. Έμεινε μόνο η Λέκια και η Rapid τώρα.
Μα το Ghent, no. Oh yeah, Ghent's away. Sorry, what am I talking about? Συγγνώμη. Εντάξει. I mean, δεν ήξερα για το Hearts. Νομίζω έδερα συμπόψε. So όταν να παίξουμε εκείνος, I'll be so happy να πιάμε ισοπαλία για με. Really happy if we can do that. Αλλά εντάξει, I was going to say, νιώθω όπως να μας δώσει παραπάνω ευκαιρίες να φύγουμε από τους όμιλους και να πάμε στο άλλο επόμενο γύρο. I think this way of doing it, για εμάς, για τις κυπριακές ομάδες, να μας βοηθήσει πολλά. But let's see, I might be wrong. We might end up not winning a single game after this, so let's see.
Imagine.
You never know, ρε. You never know.
Ρε, έτσι, ξέρεις ποτέ τελευταία φορά κάναμε νίκη στους ομίλους. Ειδικά, μετά τα προκριματικά.
Ήταν και η χρονιά που είχαμε την ΠΑΟΚ μες στους ομίλους.
Είχε 4 χρόνια. Να κάνουμε νίκη.
Ποιος ήταν?
Ήταν ΠΑΟΚ.
Ήταν ΠΑΟΚ, yeah.
2-1, ο ΠΑΟΚ. Είχε 4 χρόνια. Μπήκαμε 3. Πέρσι δεν μπήκαμε, πρόπερσι δεν έκαμε τίποτε. Την χρονιά. Την προηγούμενη ήταν σιωρότερα, επειδή παίξαμε γορκά και δηλαδή έχουμε λίγο chance. Τίποτε δεν έκαμε ούτε την χρονιά. Φέτη έχεις λίγο. Και επειδή άλλαξε και ο format, και και καλή ομάδα τώρα, τουλάχιστον, μετά από τόσα χρόνια, μπαίνεις σε έτσι φάση και έχεις και καλή ομάδα, έχεις chance να πιέσεις και άλλους πόντους αλλού. Αλλά εντάξει, είναι δύσκολο σίγουρα. Τούτον όμως ήταν το πιο winnable. Πούλα τα παιχνίδια από όσους. Και είναι καλά που ήρθε και το πρώτο παιχνίδι να πιέσεις τους 3 πόντους το πιο κλήρα γίνεται.
Όχι, it's a good start. Το σπαστικό πράγμα με την ανόρθωση που πιάσαμε κότσινη κάρτα, it changed the game obviously. And it's just such a shame we couldn't at least get a point out of that. And the start so far this year has been very strong. Very strong. Okay. Να μιλήσουμε τώρα για MVP. Who do you think?
That's a good question. I'm between Loizu and I would go. Loizu was amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly, a lot of the other film maybe they've shut him down. It's two things, Mr. Kilemu. Another Bexusin to get his value up, and then try and probably not bully him. Maybe I'm wrong. Or
you know what? There's someone else in my mind. Even in Hampos as well. I will go Hampos. Change the game actually.
Before you change the game.
Yeah, Enkaku.
I'm going to give it to Luizu just because of the fact that this is the first game he started, right? This season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just think he was especially in the first half where it was quite dull. I thought he was quite the brightest spark on the pitch. It was very dull. Very dull.
That's a nice word. That's a generous word to say it. I could have said worse than that. yeah.
Εντάξει. Yeah. Εντάξει. Αλλά, για σου πω, τελικά είχε εισιτήρια, like, quite a lot left. When I saw the TV, yeah, obviously it's a team that's from Iceland. It wasn't meant to be a sellout or anything like that. And anyway, it's good that we got the win.
Είχε.
Well,
Εντάξει,
είχε.
δεν ήταν full house. Οκ, ναι. Αλλά είχε.
11.000. Δηλαδή ο αδερφός μου νομίζει 11.000. I don't know how much.
Κάπου για μένα.
Κάπου για μένα.
Σίγουρα.
So, okay, ρε Στέφανε, thinking ahead τώρα, να μου νομίζεις να γίνει, like, because το πιο σπαστικό με την άλλη φορά που ήμασταν στην Ευρώπη, είχαμε τη Sheriff, είχαμε τη Real Sociedad, είχαμε το Manchester United. Πόσους πόντους in reality ήταν να πιάσουμε, δεν πιάσαμε τίποτε. Τούτη φορά, we have a good chance, a very good chance. So looking forward, do you honestly, after thinking today, does it make you feel confident that we can actually go through? Or are you still not sure?
Σε αυτό το έπαιρνε. Τέλος να παίξει και σου, και δεν βοηθήσεις τις ομάδες που να παίξεις. Και πώς να κατεβείς στο γήπεδο. Παίζουν ρόλο τα πράγματα. Ψυχολογικά, τέλος να προετοιμαστεί η ομάδα πριν το παιχνίδι. Εξαρτάται και, ξέρεις, πρέπει και τύχη που την άλλη, εκτός που το να παίζεις καλά, πολλά πράγματα που παίζουν ρόλο. Εντάξει, έχουμε πολλά παιχνίδια ακόμα. Δεν ξέρω, I am confident because we have a good squad. Πρώτη φορά μπορώ την ομάδα μου να κερτά με τη σκορ σε group stage, είναι group stage. So, κατάλαβες, μετά τα προβληματικά, σε αυτήν τη φάση. So, πρέπει να δω και το opponent tennis που έξιμαντα πάλι, you have to make them look what they are. And they might cause issues to other teams as well, this team we play. They're here for a reason, so they might do something, who knows. But at least for me, if you ain't going to finish top 8, because top 8 is the ones that go through the round of 16, manage to finish until 24th, or maybe a bit more further than that, that would be, for me, that would be everything. And that would make me more than happy. I'll be real. I don't ask for much, but that's the one thing I just want to go through. You know, if we finish higher than that, 8th, even more amazing.
Okay, I'm looking. Let me just check the results of all of the games tonight. Just to see, like, where am I there? I've gone way too much. Να δω τα results. Match day 1 of 6? I thought there was more than that. Okay, η Victoria με την, I don't even know how you pronounce that, Segia 3-1 για την Victoria. Rapid Vienna έδεραν την Istanbul 2-1 away from home. Astana εδώ και έδεραν 1-0 with Bakatopola. This is the exciting thing with the Europe Conference League, and you ξέρεις τις ομάδες really well. Heidenheim, Olympici, honestly, let's do it. 2-1. Τούτη η ομάδα είναι η πρώτη, Cercle Bruges, έδερα στην 6-2 όπως Omonoia, obviously 4-0. Το Dynamo Minsk, φάντες που το Hearts έσοδους. This is a quite surprise. They also beat Real Betis, με 1-0.
I'm not surprised because I saw Legia also beat teams like that. Last year they beat Aston Villa. And I remember a year when they beat Leicester as well. So yeah, they can cause issues. Thank God we don't have them over there, because it wouldn't be curtains if we played them in Poland. It wouldn't be curtains. Yeah. It's gonna be exciting, like playing Rapid and Legia at home is gonna be exciting. And especially the Legia fans coming over here. Oh no, they ban, not me. And they ban. I remember you telling me that they ban going from away or something like that.
Yeah, they get because of the trouble with
Ah,
Aston Villa. Yeah,
would be
so we won't
amazing.
see. İyi naši hazi na to zoomen. Ale εντάξει. Shamrock Rovers στο τέλος ήταν 1-1 με το Αποέλ. Lugano HJK 3-0 Lugano. Τούτο ήταν, they were losing το Bafo, I think. 1-0 and they managed to turn around 4-1 with Petro Club. Lask and Jesus Christ, I can't even pronounce any of these. 2-2. Το Ghent εφάντες 4-2 από την Chelsea. Borak και Panathinaiko 1-1. Copenhagen 2-1 εφάντες έσοδους. That's quite surprising. I've never heard of Czech. Bielystok. Πέμου. Και Fiorentina they're haciendo New Saints.
La Chelonia, ρε. La Chelonia, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy there.
Fiorentina, TNS, Lugano, Apoel.
Oh well. Yeah. When can you actually face teams in the same country?
Μετά.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the last 16 either, is it? Or it could be. I don't think so.
Oh, it could be, yeah. You can.
Just imagine
even
that.
In the round of 32 as well.
Yeah, Lefkosia will be on fire, and you need your.
It will be on flames, bro. It will be on flames. Yeah, it will be madness.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to borrow it. Believe.
Περίμενε. Μετά έχουν Borak. ACB. Fiorentina. ACB. Molde away.
That's
Noah.
tough, right?
Astana. That was. Yeah, Noah Astana. Yeah, that's peak. The fixture list is quite, because they had so many easy teams now. Now this is where it's gonna rack up for them, the hard ones. I mean, look at this. AEK, they have Anorthosis, Apollon, Fiorentina, AEL. Then after that, Paphos, Molte, Aris, Omonoia. Yeah, it's peak. And we have easy, I think. I think for us, it's gonna start like let me see. Fixtures.
Μα εν τούτο, εσυχίστηκα πολλά πας στο Discord που Ελλάδα συνήθω έπιασα τούτη ομάδα, καλά ρε παιδιά, γίνηκε η κλειώση. Όχι ρε, τούτο το fantasy κάνεις το εσύ, you click και πιάνει διαφορετικές ομάδες. I don't remember καθόλου any of these teams that we're facing now. I can't remember what my group was. Maybe I have to go back and check the text messages.
Εγώ το μαδεύω το πράγμα. Κάτι παράξενο. Chelsea νομίζω. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Δεν έχουμε sexy group or sexy ties or anything like that. Part of me thinks it's better. It really is better.
Οι ομάδες που μπορούν να σου κάνουν ζημιά όμως. Δεν μπορούσα ότι μπορούν να σου κάνουν ζημιά.
Don't get me wrong. Αφού ένας φίλος μου, Τζος, που ήρθε μαζί μου πέρσι που πήγαμε και είδαμε που έκαμε σοπαλία με τη Ζακάτζη, το Ζακάτζη και έλαβε μου σήμερα, έλαβε μου ρε, χωρώ να παίξει μια ομάδα από Ισλανδία και νομίζω είναι ευκολία για σας 3 πόντους. Δηλαδή του ποτέ σκέφτομαι τι κυπριακές ομάδες. No chance. Never
We have no right.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Έτσι είμαστε η Γερμανία.
Listen, I mean, the game itself, because of how after scoring, I mean, the second half in general, Alex and Bola, I didn't see them do anything much. And I didn't see anybody of that team that I thought that's a good player, you know? Like I said, the only time that I was like, wow, that was a good chance was during che l'epoca after the save to Fabiano was even better. Yeah. Um, and like, again, clean sheet, clean sheet is important. Koulibaly, Banayotu, we keep saying this. Junithko, they have to stay fit for this season. If we're going to win the league and do well in Europe, they're the mainstays in the team for sure. Definitely.
Oh yeah, and then gusto Gabriel Saliba partnership Ginitio.
Τζεγό σκέφτηκα το ίδιο.
Δεν μπορεί να
When
σ' αλλάξει ρε παιδιά. Εν
ναι,
τούτον
ρε. Και ας σου πω ρε Στέφανε, κάποιος είπε μου, όταν παίζεις center back, εντάξει, of course you're using a lot of energy και μπορεί να πάθεις κάτι with your, cramp or you might get injured because you're overplaying. But because it's center back, you have to be good at your positioning rather than just relying on your speed. Sometimes it's kind of simple, and it's under midfield and it's under striker when you're closing people down all the time and like chasing. With the centre backs, it's different. It's not like even if you're a left back or right back, you have to do your defensive duty and attacking duty and stuff like that. So yeah, I can see why they're saying that you can keep them fit.
Yeah, but και τώρα ο ρόλος του center back είναι be good on the ball, be physical, good defensively in the air as well, win your duels and all that stuff. Have a good sense and of your roundings, of what's going on, as well as a defender. Don't make too many mistakes, giving the ball away too easily and all that stuff, of closing down your man. Τα βασικά. Ένα αμυντικό, αλλά και τώρα το πλάνο και καλώς με η map πάντα. Τώρα για να μπορεί να παίζει με τους full backs ή με τη map με τους midfielders, να κάνουν spraying balls, ας πούμε, στους wingers ή στο κέντρο πάλι, ή κατάλαβες. Τούτα τα απλά που μπήκαν τώρα στο σημερινό το ποδόσφαιρο. Αλλά πέλε γεννηθηκιό και στα δυο ημίχρονα για μένα ήταν solid. Ειδικά το δεύτερο ημίχρονο, θυμούσαι φάσεις που έμπαινε λίγο πας στην περιοχή μας οι τούτοι ευκάλεν παγιές και ήταν boom, οι πρώτοι να εγκαχαρίσουν. Ή ο Κουλιπαλή ή ο Παναγιώτου. Και βοηθούσαν και τους fullbacks ακόμα. Φάσεις. Ερκούνταν και βοηθούσαν τους. Και πιόχναν την μάπαν ή πασαρίσκαν την. Σπόλο ήταν να κάνουν πολλά clumsy mistakes or give the ball away. Μια και φορές μπορεί ο Παναγιώτου και ο Κουλιπαλή, αλλά εντάξει, τίποτε τόσο σοβαρό.
Είχε μια φάση με τον Παναγιώτου. I think it was in the second half. Yeah, I think it was. He took the ball and he carried it and he made a beautiful run going past a few players. But I'm just gonna have to see if we can find it. I don't think it led. Well, they're both really good players there. They seem to get each other.
Was gonna do the Van de Ven.
Yeah. Problem is, this team is probably harder than Man United. So, actually, what was their score in the end?
3-3. Omonoia equalized the last minute. They were with 10 men as well.
Oh, I said to my brother, "Oh, look, it's 2-2 United Porto," and he's like, "They are so shit." When it was 2-2. Because that's the last time I saw of anything. I was like, yeah, they're just 2-2, but they just, we went through our bad time, but I actually think their time is worse. Like their worst time is bad. It's even worse than Arsenal's in a way. When you consider they're the might of Manchester United, how far they've fallen. Anyway, we're digressing. What do we think on Sunday? Number 90.
No. Before on Sunday, about the lineup. I want to ask you about the lineup. What do you think about the lineup?
I agree with Pedro that Wadro is probably a better number 10 than Hambos, even though today it changed, like he changed the game. Maybe as a substitute he's better, or Hambos, that is. I was shocked. I thought he was going to play Alium and Simic on the wings. So when I saw Luizu, I said to my brother, okay, let's see how that goes. What else was there? I mean, there was no surprises there. Apart from that one. It's
ελαλούσαμε λίγο rotation επειδή έχουμε τον Άρη. Αλλά
but
ήταν
he
το
didn't
ίδιο
really
να
do
μην.
that. He didn't really
Ναι,
do
ήταν το
that, did
ίδιο.
he?
Αλλά και που είναι άλλοι μίλησα και με ο Ρόι πριν το παιχνίδι. Και τα λίγο εντάξει, επειδή τώρα είναι γλύωρα, είναι λογικό να βάλει τώρα τους παίχτες για να βρει την βασική του ομάδα και το core να πιαστεί καλά της ομάδας και είναι πολλά γλύωρα ακόμα να κάνει rush decisions, να κάνει rotations και ξέρω εγώ σε στούν τη στιγμή. Πιο μετά που να απολύνουν τα παιχνίδια και επειδή είναι μια άλλη σεζόν και ξέρει το και ίδιος ο προπονητής, ναι, λογικό, λαό του και εγώ, ναι, επειδή έχουμε τουλάχιστον 50 παιχνίδια παίξουμε φέτη. Ακόμα είμαστε πόσα παίξαν. Έξαμε 6-8 πόσα παίξαν στην Ευρώπη, άλλα 5 στο πρωτάθλημα και τώρα που παίξαν σήμερα τουλάχιστον πάνω από 10. 11, δεν ξέρω πόσα παίξαν. Είναι λογικό, εντάξει. Και επειδή είναι και το πρώτο παιχνίδι, θέλει να δέρεις, θέλει να κάνεις καμιά γκέλα, ούτε θέλεις να αντιμετωπίσεις τον αντίπαλο σου, είναι λογικό να κάνεις, να βάλεις την εντεκάδα που δουλεύει. Εντεκάδα που ήθελες τώρα δαμε και παίζεις καλά, λογικό να βάλεις την εντεκάδα, παρά κάνεις rotation.
Εγώ πιστεύω τα games να κάνουμε rotate παραπάνω. We play at εντάξει, a bit different because έχουμε an international break after Άρη. Εγώ πιστεύω, πες τώρα έχουμε Ευρώπη και παίζουμε παραλίμνη. Τι είναι τα παιχνίδια.
Σε μένα να κάνουμε rotation.
Αλλά ακόμα, να σου πω, είναι τούτο που είναι δύσκολο για το προπονητή, επειδή πάντα λέμε ρε μεν το αλλάξεις, δεν το πρωτάθλημα μας, θέλω να νικήσουμε το πρωτάθλημα και αν το κάνει τα rotation και να τις φάμε, είσαι μαλάκας γιατί άλλαξες την ομάδα και και αμέν να αλλάξει τίποτε και κάποιος gets an injury and he's out for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, ρε μαλάκα γιατί δεν το αλλάξες ρε κουμπάρε, why are you playing this guy all the time?
Ξέρω ή overkill rotation.
Εγώ πιστεύω you have to find the right balance, like if you can that tonight I look, I know Beto's he doesn't really care. I mean, don't get me wrong, he wants us to do well in Europe, but he wants us mainly to focus on the league, which is fair enough. For me, it's just even if we do well in terms of getting a good amount of points and it gets to the playoffs and we're surviving in Europe while we're fighting for the league, I think that's even better, to be honest. I think the squad is good enough to do both, like to do something in the league and focus on Europe as well. It's got a good strength and depth, but I don't know. Like I don't know what's Nebraska's target. Obviously, the target is to win the league with Omonoia, but they might have said to him, try and achieve something in Europe where we get to the last 16, like Ajax did, not last year, the year before. Get that money, which is fair enough.
Do something unforgettable for the season and win something as well. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Oh, and we haven't talked about the new signing, have we?
Jovetic. No, we mentioned it a little bit. Well, yesterday's show, but the less said, the better.
We'll explain it tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, but my brother made a good point. will he be allowed to play in Europe with Omonoia?
No. Είναι γραμμένος.
Right. That's a good question. If it's for the Barathima, even better. We rest Gakuli and Stebinski, put him up front for the league games. I mean, look, it could be a stroke of genius. Like, an FDJ is playing well and he's scoring goals. Forget the scoring goals. Even if he's just playing well and he's trying his best, I just hope it's not going to be like he's thinking this is going to be easy retirement, Bulaluma, and just getting a wage, making money out of it. That's the other thing that I always worry about signing these type of players. Look, he's been around.
He's been around. Μην νομίζεις. Πέρσι στον Ολυμπιακό έκανε εκατομμύρια. Εκατομμύριο πόσο έκανε το χρόνο.
Well, that's different. I mean, they are bigger, yeah.
Ναι, εντάξει έκανε το conference, αλλά είναι τα μισά που κάνει. Δάμε. Το σίγουρο. Ήρθε και τα μισά. Και κατάλαβε το ίδιο σε μια ηλικία που δεν είμαι στα πικ μου, αλλά μπορώ να παίξω ακόμα. Μπορώ να προσφέρω κάτι. Είμαι έμπειρος, πολλά καλός, όχι μόνο κολτσής, και μπορεί να μοιράσει και παιχνί, και να παίξει και δεκάρι, και να παίξει μαζί με τον επιθετικό, ή σαν false nine, έναν περίπου. Μπορεί να προσφέρει πολλά σαν παίχτη και η εμπειρία που έχει ο ίδιος, δεν θυμούμε πότε ήταν η τελευταία φορά που είχαμε το caliber of name, έτσι, με έτσι γεωγραφικό, με έτσι stature of a player and name to have in your team, in your squad. And I mean, it's not just for bragging, have Jovetic, but you have someone that can offer a lot of things, and he did last year. And ήταν ένας passenger στον Ολυμπιακό, ένας τουρίστας, a tourist. Ήταν key player for them. And now, if he can become a key player for us, that would be amazing. And he's different. Like, I remember you asked me if you'd rather go get out of Jovetic. I told you, well, I don't mind any of them, but I would rather get someone like him because I think he has a lot more to offer, in my opinion. But the injuries as well he has, he has an issue with injuries as well. At the same time, he had a lot in his career, so that's the one thing that I'm a bit worried. But other than that, this is a brilliant sign, in my opinion. Even though it's a late one, it's a signing that, for me, I believe and I hope he can make the difference. I mean, you remember Jovetic when he was at sea as well, so
yeah,
I remember him as well.
I remember the first time I ever heard about Jovetic is when he was getting bigger in Fiorentina. He was doing well there. I mean, even Joe Filosmo, just when I was talking to you, the Everton fan, he was the one who was texting me saying, Red, like, it's a good signing. And it's a good point, Esteban. I would say the last one who had a little bit, not even to his caliber, but because he played in the Premier League, Daxio Derbyshire, not really, because he didn't really do enough in the Premier League. He was more sporadic, as they say, like used here and there. And actually, he still played, which is important. I think when we got Lua. It's a good signing. Right? It's good. Sometimes I do wonder, do they think that another thing they think about these players when they sign them is it because they can sell shirts and stuff like that as well?
Yeah, ναι, σίγουρα να shirts sales σίγουρα πράγματα. Μα έτσι όνομα ρε πέλε σκέφτω, I mean, και να δεις και που έπαιξε και τι έκαμε στην καριέρα του, έπαιξε Fiorentina, έπαιξε City, ύστερα πήγαινε City, Inter, έπαιξε Σεβίγε, έπαιξε Μόνακο, έρθα Ολυμπιακό και Ομόνια. Δηλαδή σκέφτω, he didn't play for any scrubs. Didn't play for any scrubs. Or any small league.
Since we got 15, I was thinking of wrapping it up in 15. So let's look forward against Aris. What do we think about that one?
Δύσκολο μάτς. Πάρα
Let's
πολύ
have a
δύσκολο.
look. Let's have a look at the. I think they haven't lost any. I think they've just drawn one. Right. The table at the moment. Η Μπάφο πρώτη με 13 πόντους. Actually, έπιασαν τις πιο σοπαλίες το Άρη. Ομόνια με 12 πόντους. Και Άρης third με 11 πόντους. Αποέλ fourth with 10. ΑΕΚ with 7. Και Απόλλωνα με...
Με ένα σήμα Απολλών 10 μαζί με τα Αποέλ.
Αποέλ has 10, sorry, πόντους.
Και Απόλλωνας.
Όχι ρε, Απόλλωνας only got 7 points, ρε.
Εντάξει, μπορεί με σου βάλουν τους 10 πόντους που το έκανε με την ΑΕΚ, γι' αυτό. Εδώ κάνουν τους 10 πόντους, 3 πόντους με την ΑΕΚ και τώρα έχουν 10.
Oh, don't know that. Yeah. Anyway, like, let's look at Aris. Who did they play since the start of the league? Επέξας in Bafo, they drew 1-1. Ευκάλας είναι σοπαλία με Απόλλωνα, that was the game before. Εδέας είναι Ομόνια 29, Ομόνια 29, Ομόνια Αραϊπο, Εδέας είναι 3-0 in that game. Άρης Ομόνια 29, ήταν 1-0 Άρης.
Και το Καρδιώτησα πέραν 3.
That was the first game.
Yeah. We also have to bear in mind that they have €0, which is
exactly
good for them, I would say. We had Europe. Εντάξει ρε πέλε. Και δύο ομάδες έχουν τη δική τους δυνατότητα. Και δύο and dangerous. On the break, ειδικά επιθετικά και δύο ομάδες είναι πολλά καλές. I would say defensively, we have our frailties, but I would say we're more solid defensively than them. I think we're better than them defensively. Oh, even with Connor Goldson, I think εντάξει, okay. Πάλι και δύο αμήνες είναι καλές. Αλλά εγώ ως τώρα δεν φάμε. Φάνε δύο τέρματα ρε γίνει. Βάλαμε παραπάνω εμείς. Οκ, εντάξει.
Πιάσαμε νίκη στο Αφρομέγα the last since it's opened.
Στο κύπελλο.
Ήταν μόνο στο κύπελλο,
με τον Απόλλωνα.
We have done it. Yeah. Όχι, ήταν... Όχι, έβαλαν το... Was it Ilesiak who scored that? 1-0, I think it was. 2-1. Κάτι έτσι. It was a close game. Τώρα, μπράβο.
Το Μαρκίνιος στο 90.
Ναι, μπράβο. I remember now. Yeah, so... Yeah, our record there is not great. It really isn't great.
Σοπαλίες, ήττες, εντάξει.
Και το άλλο θέμα με το Άρη, it's amazing how in the league, ευκάλαμε 2-2 σοπαλία. That was the first game at the RCB last year. Then we got beat by them. Was it 2-0, 3-0, κάτι έτσι?
2-0, it was 2-0.
Yeah, but I can't remember the playoffs though.
Playoffs έκαναμε τους 3-0 στο RCB και 0-0. Όχι, είναι κύπελλο.
Let's have a look.
Έκαναμε τους και 2-1. Όχι ρε, έκαναμε τους και 2-1. Τώρα με εξιάσα. Έκαναμε τους και 2-1 στα playoffs. So έκαναμε 3 φορές το άρθρο.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the worst. That record is better than the record we have in ΑΕΚ Arena, that's for sure. It's for damn sure.
And I hate these websites. You ask one simple question, blah blah blah. Κανεί
Είναι πα φώτμο, πρέ. Είναι πα φώτμο. Εγώ είμαι φώτμο και βρίσκει μου τα 2 λεπτά.
Εντάξει. Well, we remember from last year. the year before when they were champions, I don't think we even beat them at all.
No. With Cassie?
Yeah,
No.
I'm sure we drew to them. We drew one game with them when Gary Hooper scored the equalizer.
Yeah. Stavavulos,
Gary,
ne?
no. Gary Hooper. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's not. It wasn't the worst we had. Was it the worst?
Oh, with a player like that, he knew his strengths and he knew his like weaknesses. Yeah, see it. And don't forget, a Boefian or Lennon, and when he was there, sorry, or Lennon, he was always injured. Akib Shijebez in a little bit more, Boefian or Lennon, but how we knew it wasn't going to be like a long term thing anyway.
Oye, afecta, man. Νομίζω έκανε καν προετοιμασία, I don't know, bro. Ήταν τέτοια ελεύθερος. Last minute signing. Έτσι που.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we've last year. Now I think about it, you're right. We've done a lot better with Ali than the year before. It's going to be an interesting game. I'll be at work, but I'll have it on in the background. So we'll do a review of that game after. But yeah, this is an exciting time. Look, the thing is, last year it was exciting at certain points because we kept a record that we didn't lose for a few games, and then pretty much, even though we weren't excited at the same time because it was like one win, one draw, one win, one draw. This year, I see a difference, but it could always be like a smoke screen where you're like, yeah, we're doing well, and then before you know it, something happens, and then it's gone back to being terrible again. But at the moment, yeah, I'm really happy, really happy.
Hey, oh yeah, I'm excited as well. I haven't seen my
Josh
team,
Josh
but
Kroenke said those words. Be excited.
be
Be
excited.
excited.
Jesus Christ.
You should work for Omonoia and just say that to them. Be excited, yeah, guys. Be excited. Believe.
Believe, Tom. You have to believe. If you don't believe, we're not going to win the Conference League.
I think that
Let's
should
hope.
be
The
that
kind of
should be
conference.
the end of the stream. Now we're talking absolute rubbish.
Anyway,
Yeah. Was it me that was joking saying this last week with Pedro? Believe it,
yeah.
Pedro.
We're going to win the conference.
Oh my God. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. Click like, subscribe, share it across all your social media platforms. There's nothing more to say except for thank you for the support. We've gone to 234 subscribers. We appreciate everything. And I'll let Stefano say goodnight as well, and then we'll wrap it up.
Also, I want to say thank you to everyone for subscribing, watching our videos, supporting us in any way they can. I'm very, very grateful, and it makes me happy, and it gives me more hope, I would say, for the near future, what we're doing, and a lot more will come. I'm pretty sure. We're still at the beginning, and then yeah, we just have to be patient with what we're doing and faith, and I'm pretty sure we can promising things. Can do promising things.
Look, I said to you, we spoke about this before, and I'll say it now that we're thinking more ideas, but obviously with me working in the industry that's long hours, it's hard to get away from work sometimes.
Yeah,
But at the
exactly.
same time, like I'm pushing more on doing this at the moment because we all want the same thing. We want Omonoia to be successful. I've said to Stefano, maybe we can review video games or do gameplay at the same time, like Call of Duty, different games we like. and obviously review some kind of movies as well. Plus, I'm going to go and see the new film tomorrow, the Joaquin Phoenix one, the Joker, the Leftero. And maybe I'll think about it, because I tell you what, watching the first one on the cinema is it did drain you because it's quite emotional, but it was really good. Let's see how this one is and take it from there. But yeah, there's more things coming in this channel, definitely. And also, like I said, we're learning all the time. We've got Facebook Live now, we've got Instagram Live, and that's it. We're just making step-by-step progress. Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt.
it's the main thing.
Guys, let's roll on Sunday. Hopefully get 3 points against Arias, and then have a good international break, and then we're back as well. Ade, we'll see you Sunday, sorry. Good night.
Bye, Sri Lanka.